John Beltran, Chris Braun back from Sunset Baseball Field and Brush on this windy Friday with the Beat Diggers and Lions. Lions are scoreless as this game now moves to the third inning. And Lions will send up the bottom of the order. Grayson Gibson, the DH, steps in, 9-1-2, followed by Heath Fiesenmeyer and Zach Brody. Against right-hander Ryan Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld has allowed one base hit. Here's the wind and pitch, and that's a strike on the changeup, and it is 0-1. No balls and one strike. The offering. Fastball is away. The count level at 1-1. To Grayson Gibson. I like that name.
I do too.
And the 1-1 pitch swung on and fouled. Back to count is at 1-2. 1-2 to the DH, Grayson Gibson.
It's nice alliteration.
Now that's what I like about it. And the 1-2 offering, and the curve bounces in. 12 pitches in the first inning, 18 in the second for Ryan Hirschfeld. And the 2-2 offering, fastball is up and in, 3-2. Board says 3-1, should be 3-2. 3-2 to the leadoff hitter here in the third, with no score between Brush and Lyons. And the pitch swung on and grounded to third on 2 hops. Mullins got it, sets, throws, and there's one down here in the third inning. And that'll send up Heath Fiesenmeyer, who grounded to short to begin the game. Only one hit, and Hirschfeld's not doing anything fancy, just throwing strikes.
Keeping him off balance, using his off-speed pitches.
Wind and offering. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Long run for Acosta, but the shortstop Waylert is going to make the catch. 2 steps into the grass for the second out, and that's the benefit of not only having a great read right off the baseball, but that wind blowing it back in, and it was an easy play for Waylert. 2 down for Zach Brody.
I didn't think we'd actually say anything about easy plays today, but he made that look pretty easy.
He did. Now Brody had the only base hit for Lyons so far. Hirschfeld, the freshman, delivers. Changeup is grounded on the right side. Mayers, the second baseman, to his left, has got it. Sidearms to first. The inning is over. 1-2-3 for Ryan Hirschfeld as we head to the bottom of the third inning from Sunset Baseball Field in Brush. Brush nothing. Lions nothing. You're listening to 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com. John Beltran, Chris Braun back from Sunset Baseball Field in Brush as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Taylor Keene has been in control for Lions, as has Ryan Hirschfeld for Brush. No score. And now let's see what the Beat Diggers do here, Chris, because you'll have the top of the lineup. As we were saying, you would think the second time around when you're a good hitting team is when you make the adjustments.
Usually with a pitcher like Keene, he's got such late movement on his breaking pitches and his changeup, it may not even hurt to move up in the box a step.
That's a good point. That's a very good point, because then you'll see that late breaking ball a little bit earlier,
yep.
And before it has that late action, you'll be able to hit it and square it up even better. Here's Gregory Mayers. Mayers walked to lead off the bottom of the first inning. Wind and pitch, and that one bounces in on the curveball.
So far the pattern's been off-speed, and then come back with the fastball and make it look that much quicker.
1 ball and no strikes to Gregory Mayers. The pitch, swing and a miss. That was a nice changeup. It's 1-1. Yeah,
he's got great movement.
Fantastic movement, and maybe the wind actually helps him today. The wind and the 1-1. And that curveball's a strike right on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And the Beat Diggers have got to stay in there because it's breaking nicely for Taylor Keene, the Lions right-hander. 1-2. Just outside. 2-2 Gregory Mares. And the pitch swung on and fouled off to the right. That was a late swing, and he shortened up the swing because that curveball would have been called strike 3. And again, it just tells you that the Beat Diggers are still making adjustments. At least Gregory Mares is. We'll find out about the rest of the lineup. 2-2 to the Beat Diggers' second baseman. The pitch, and did he go? And I don't think he did. No, it bounced in. Almost would have been more beneficial had he gone, because he would have reached first base easily with that ball deflecting all the way to the screen up the third base side. 3-2, and sometimes these pitchers are harder to handle than guys that are throwing 82 or 83. The offering, swing and a miss on a changeup. He got him. There's one down. Strikeout number 5 for Taylor Keene.
He's got such great arm action on that changeup. It looks like a fastball coming in, and then at the last second, it just falls off the table.
Here is Trevor Blake, who singled in the first. Righty against righty, and the pitch. Curveball is a beauty right down the middle, strike 1. No balls and 1 strike to the Beat Digger catcher. And the offering by Keene. Swung on. That ball is drilled high and deep into foul territory on the left side, and that is out of play. At 502 Ensign in downtown Fort Morgan, the place to shop for all of your appliance needs is B&B Appliance. They're a member of the Brand Source retail program. Brush and Lyons are scoreless here in the third. The Beat Diggers have 2 hits. The Lions have 1 on a blustery Friday. And the pitch. Fastball is well outside. The count is at 1-2.
Keene keeps grabbing at the back of his knee, it looks like. Don't know if he stretched a muscle on one of those deliveries.
Yeah, you're right. He's favoring it a little bit now. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Strikeout number 6 for Taylor Keene. And he struck out 4 Beat Diggers in a row. 2 down. Yeah, he's definitely hurt. Yeah, because he's favoring it again, and there'll be a visit to the hill. That's going to be a break for the Beat Diggers if he can't continue.
Grabbing right there at the back of his knee. I don't know if he stretched something, and it's on his plant leg.
Yeah, which, I mean, you can't continue pitching if it's that bad. But he has looked very good so far. He's gotten better. I mean, he started off walking the opening hitter at the bottom of the first inning, then 2 singles. But he's going to shake it off and stay in the game. And the 2 base hits the Beat Diggers have were not hit hard at all. The hardest one, as you mentioned, was last inning when Garcia lined to center.
And he got every bit of that ball. Unfortunately, when you hit it square into the wind.
Here is Christian Baez, the Beat Digger left fielder. And the pitch. And the curveball didn't curve much. 1 ball, no strike. It's stayed inside. Baez with an open stance, and the offering, and the changeup is right there for a strike on the outer half of the knees, and the count is level at 1-1 to Christian Baez. 5 in a row retired by Taylor Keene. The offering in the dirt, nowhere near. 2-1. Again, went with the off-speed pitch. Baez is a guy who rarely strikes out, so he should make contact. And he does, but he fouls it off to the left of the plate. But even he was fooled on that changeup there with a little break action. It's almost like a changeup curveball. I mean, when you have different movement on these pitches. In fact, the changeup and the curveball are nearly the same pitch for Taylor Keene. And the 2-2 swung on, hit off the end of the bat towards the pitcher. Keene charges, throws, 1-2-3 inning as Baez is retired. We head to the 4th inning. No score between Brush and Lyons on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.